Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the 20 best songs of 2017. Let's hop right into it. Number 20, I have Hard Times by Paramore. Hard Times is a bop, plain and simple. It was one of the most popular songs of 2017, which is weird. The video got over 100 million views. You know, it was a band that was pretty popular. They had a pretty strong teen fan base. But before this album and before this song, they did rock music. It was like, alternative rock or punk music or punk pop. But this was just much more in the pop direction. And it's easily one of my favorite things the band's ever done. I'm not a huge Paramore fan, but this song is just a bop. My number 19 is Sex and the City by Hobo Johnson. This is the first Hobo Johnson song on the first Hobo Johnson album. And I just gotta say, the lyrical content is good, but the music is fantastic. I absolutely love the horns, and the hook is great, and it's not a song that's gonna be for everybody. It will make a lot of people uncomfortable, I'm sure, with the subject matter, but it's a great song. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousands. I was up late night ballin', counting up hundreds by the thousands. Big Fish by Vince Staples, my number 18. It's a good song. It's a banger song. Vince Staples is a really great rapper. He's a really consistent rapper, and Big Fish Theory was a really good album. It's not my favorite. In my opinion, it's kind of it's a step down from Summertime '06. It's a step down from, FM. It's kind of not that amazing in my opinion, but this song, that gummy bass line, it's just a banger of a track. My number 17 is Rain in Soho by the Mountain Goats. The Mountain Goats is one of those bands that I've tried really hard to get into, but I just never really can. I've never really been able to fully enjoy and embrace the band's music, even though I've listened to a bunch of their albums. I mean, they're so prolific. They have so many albums. But this song is fantastic. It's epic. It's huge. The lyrical content is super vivid, strong imagery, and images of death and darkness, and just with this hugely epic, huge, full of life, instrumentation, and it's a cool song. My number 16 is Live by King's Kaleidoscope. To be honest, this is one of those songs on an album where I could have included a lot of different songs from the album, but this was the one that stood out to me immediately because the hook on this is absolutely fantastic. The King's Kaleidoscope main guy, I don't remember his name. I'm really bad with names. Zach or Chad Gardner, I think is his name. But Chad's hook, bro, the hook on this song is so strong. It's one of those songs where, some rappers have these where it's like a different rapper does, on each verse of the song is a different rapper. But on this, I think it's even shorter than that. I think there's like 2 rappers on one verse, and then you have this hook, and then the, King's Kaleidoscope guy does the bridge, and then he does the hook. And, it's an awesome song. I highly recommend you check this out. I'm sure a lot of people haven't heard this. It's a pretty obscure song, but it's really good. My number 15 is Real Death by Mount Eerie. Death is real. Those are the opening lines to this devastatingly sad album. I don't even need to say devastatingly sad, just say devastating album about the death of Mount Eerie guy's wife. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but it's a really sad album. It's a really sad song. It's a really strong and perfect intro to the sound and lyrical ideas and feel of the album. It's just a perfect intro song to a really sad album. The Dark Side of the Gym by The National is my number 14. This is a really great song, and kind of like number 16 on this list, Alive by King's Kaleidoscope. This album is fantastic. I haven't reviewed it on the channel yet. I actually forgot to. I accidentally skipped over it when we went through the ends. But it's just an awesome song. The ending, I'll have to say, the last 30, 40 seconds, really cool. Kind of like the, it's, I'm not gonna spoil it. Just Dark Side of the Gym. Give it a chance. It's a good song. Running from the cops, shooting at these ops. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Yeah, my number 13 is Magnolia by Playboi Carti. Easily one of my favorite Playboi Carti songs. And the album isn't great. The album isn't great. I recently ranked the Playboi Carti albums. I'll link that in the description. But Magnolia, it's an absolute banger. My number 12 is the song Boredom, featuring Rex Orange County by Tyler, the Creator, on the album Flower Boy. Boredom, man. It's a fantastic song. This song is so good. The feature from Rex Orange County, they just sound immaculate. I'm not a huge fan of that band, and they sound wonderful, amazing. They do so much for this hook. I mean, it's just a beautiful sounding song. It's so comforting and smooth and soothing and fantastic. Just, bro, I don't even care if you like rap music. Like, you have to check out this song. It is wonderful. My number 11 is the track Outro by NF. When I first heard Outro, I literally fell out of my chair. It was that hype. As an NF fan, and I don't think the song would do a whole lot for someone who's not a fan, but a lot of NF's music is extremely, tailored to NF and his legacy and the hype surrounding him as an artist. And that's what this song is. It's a song that feeds into his fan base and to his hype as an artist, like I said, all of those things. With some huge epic music, nothing new for NF, but just done extremely well here, with really great lyrics, some of his best lines, and it's one of the most exciting songs I've ever heard, personally. It's very cool. Outro by NF. Top 10, here we go. My number 10 is Kill Jay-Z by Jay-Z. I love the production on this track. I absolutely love the production on this track. It sounds amazing. No ID produced it. Absolutely incredible production. Absolutely incredible lyrics. This is the first song on that 444 record by Jay-Z, and it's just... the lyrical content here is so great. The music is so great. Jay-Z's presence on the song is fantastic. It's a fantastic song. My number 9 is Los Ageless by St. Vincent. Say what you will about St. Vincent, love her or hate her. I like St. Vincent a good bit. Some of her records are kind of hit or miss for me, but like this, I'm not a huge fan of this record, but this song, Los Ageless, is awesome. It's an epic song. It's in the show BoJack Horseman. It's in one of those episodes, and I think that's kind of how I got turned on to the song. But it's fantastic. It's such a cool, epic pop song with just larger than life scale and with those vocals and everything. It's just a really gargantuan pop song that you really shouldn't miss. My number 8 is 444 by the one, the only Jay-Z. It's like the most emotional, personal Jay-Z song that I've ever heard, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 7, Total Entertainment Forever, Father John Misty, is a song that paints a pretty grim outlook for the future. And man, it was hardly the future when he wrote this song. It's basically a kind of a humorous song with really joyful, upbeat, just really just soaring instrumentation and music. But it's kind of a comedically bleak look at the future of VR, and I'll leave it at that. My number 6 is DNA by Kendrick Lamar. I got loyalty, got royalties in my DNA. I got war and peace, got war and peace. Ambition flow inside my DNA. I just win again and win again like Wimbledon, I swear. It's the sound that makes the engine. Tire works and tire works the boulevard. I know who you are. Use it. That was really cringe. Man, I'm sorry y'all had to watch that. I should edit it out. I'm not gonna edit it out. That's gonna be in the video. But DNA, it's a great track. My number 5 is Romeo and Juliet by Hobo Johnson, surprisingly. This song gets me every time. This is an emotional song where the emotion just hits, bro. Like, it's probably the best Hobo Johnson song. Yeah, this is the best Hobo Johnson song. It's a very awkward and weird song at first. Like, you have to stick with it to the end. It's, like a lot of Hobo Johnson, it feels like part of it is made to just kind of tick people off and make you mad. But at the other, by the end of it, it's a song that's very just emotionally resonant and strong and powerful. And even though I haven't gone through the same things he's gone through, I can feel the emotion in the song, and it's really good. My number 4 is Chanel by Frank Ocean. My little brother showed me this track, and it's an amazing song. It is easily one of the best Frank Ocean songs. Easily one of the best. It was a single. It wasn't on any album. It came out after Blonde. And, it rivals some of the best Blonde tracks. It's just a really well-made song that's really cool. Great performance by Frank Ocean. Great production. It's just a great song. My number 3 is Boogie by Brockhampton. In case you didn't know, 2017 was the year of Brockhampton. It was just a lot of Brockhampton. 3 projects, all of the Saturation projects released in 1 year, and my favorite track from all of these projects is Boogie. It's an absolutely infectious, extremely high energy rap song that just gets your blood pumping. It's an amazing hype track, and probably my favorite Brockhampton song. XXX by Kendrick Lamar. The first 2 minutes of this song are incredible, amazing, insane, fantastic. The next minute is also very good. Or the next, once the song starts slowing down, all that stuff is great as well. Really great hook by U2, really great performance there. But it is an amazing song with a lot of lyrics to unpack. Really, really unique production. Really great performance by Kendrick Lamar. Really great lyrics. It's really an amazing song. A truly amazing song, and one of the best songs that Kendrick Lamar has ever made. Which is saying a lot, because he's made a lot of really fantastic songs. My number 1 is It's Not Working by Propaganda. Propaganda is a Christian rapper on Humble Beast Records, and this song chronicles kind of, I don't want to misspeak, because it's kind of a very dense song. It talks about desegregation, the black experience in America, the experience that black people had with, police brutality and segregation. It's about segregation in America, and how the push from segregation to slowly desegregating in the form of the army, where the song comes to a really chilling revelation when people start arriving. When he says the black soldiers arrived in Berlin, and then the perspective of the song changes after a long period of just basically music. And to understand the song, you have to understand the album fully to understand this end part of the song. But basically, Propaganda plays the part of God talking to Propaganda, and it's absolutely chilling. It's a very heavy song. And one that just can really, quite literally, it's like the best of Kendrick Lamar, where it can like literally change how you feel about a certain topic or something. And it literally, it's like a song that is a revelation when you hear it, or at least it was for me. And it's really something special. It's a very personal song to Propaganda. The lyrics are very, very personal, but at the same time, it's also very wide in its scope. You gotta watch this song, bro. I mean, you gotta listen to this song. It's really, really good. That's all I got for you guys today. Got a little bit heavy there at the end, bro. But 2017 had a lot of great music. Had a lot of very good music. What were some of your favorite songs? What were some of your favorite albums? I'll link my favorite albums also in the description. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day.